So check this out. For the past 5 years, I've been traveling the world, making fire beats, shutting down parties everywhere, capturing content, and connecting with other creatives day in and day out. It's been the most invigorating, complicated, stressful, and fulfilling journey I could imagine. And honestly, I'm just getting started. See, I found my passion and purpose through becoming a creative, and now my goal is to connect with other creatives, but on a deeper level. What drives you? What's your started from the bottom story? Forget the glitz and glamour and likes and comments. I want to see what you're made of. Let's talk business. Let's talk content. Let's talk passion. I'm DJ 65, and these are the Passionate Creatives. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Check, check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Passionate Creatives. I'm your host, DJ 65, and today we got a very special guest, a very good friend, family, supporter, therapist when necessary.
You know it.
We damn near blood, you know what I'm saying? Yvonne has been one of the rocks to this castle you see that I'm building. She's been there for me, middle school basketball games, high school basketball games when I was hungry.
Way back.
Yeah, she's always been there, and this is one of the people that I'm taking, to the top with me, or she taking me to the top with her. She's a photographer, recently picked up photography, has been killing it since. Is that something outside?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't mind them. But we're going to have some fun today. Definitely. Welcome to the show. You want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing out there? I'm Yvonne, not born in Kansas City, but raised in Kansas City. Originally from Africa. I am half Kenyan and half South Sudanese. I was born in Kenya. But I grew up in the United States, and specifically I grew up in the Kansas City area. Been knowing this guy since
6'5" was like 4'2". You know what I'm saying? What age did you come here?
I came here when I celebrated my 10th birthday here.
Okay.
Definitely celebrated my 10th birthday. It was a different perspective because the vision that I had for United States, it was exactly how Full House was.
Full House.
That's
interesting.
Literally when I got off the plane, I was like, yo, I'm ready to see that bridge. I was like, yo, when I landed, I was like, where that bridge at?
Where that bridge? Did you guys come to the East Coast first or straight to KC?
Straight to KC.
Why Kansas City?
Because whenever they was doing the documents, that's why my family split here. We're the only ones here in Kansas City, but the rest of my family members are in Nashville.
Okay.
So it was basically where they put you at. It's not like you picked and choose. It wasn't a choice.
Got you.
So they settled us out here, and the rest of my family's in Nashville.
Okay.
So
pretty big family, or
pretty big family. We come from a very, very big family. For those people who personally know me, they know what my middle name stands for. My middle name stands for Lion. My grandfather.
Hold on one second. Hey, Timothy. Don't do that. Okay.
My middle name stands for Lion. My grandfather.
I love that.
Back in the village, they knew him as
he was the top dog.
He was the dog.
I love that.
So whenever they see him, they used to be like, call him Simba.
Simba.
That's his name, Simba.
Okay.
So my middle name is that. So
I love that.
I don't share with a lot of people that because of just personal reasons. You have to get to know me on a personal level.
For sure.
For you to be able
She's
to know
real
that.
Dope. Real dope.
To know that about me. But other than that, man, he said, I'm a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my work is just about peace and love, spreading positivity.
We all need that.
That's all it is, because we live in a world where, it's hard to find peace.
Yeah.
And love brings us all together, man.
Yeah.
That's the way to go for it, man.
I love that.
But other than that, man, I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
This platform is gonna open up a lot of topics.
Yes.
A lot of opportunities, and we're always ready to give back to whoever.
Yes. And one of the things I wanted to touch base on is I created this to dig deeper with creatives.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to talk about where your passion, it's the passionate creative. So I wanted to talk about where your passion originated.
Yeah.
What were some things you might have faced in your childhood that got you to where you are now?
Oh, yeah.
What do you use as fuel to your fire when
it's needed?
When it's needed.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about beforehand.
Yeah.
You know, just before we even started. But what I'm seeing is one thing people might not understand is that creatives are a lot deeper than the surface.
Yeah.
So I'm finding out the people I've been sitting down with and interviewing via Zoom are a lot smarter than society may seem.
Yeah.
Let's take Edith Cruz, for example. She's a dancer and choreographer.
Yeah.
And she also works in corporate America. But through our conversation, I'm like, she's a very smart person just on the things that she's consuming with her life and the knowledge that she's taking in.
Yeah.
She's very smart.
Yeah.
Same with Eric Steffi, who I sat down with. Same with Zach. Brandon and Alyssa were here last week. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, man, these people are smart.
Yeah.
Not only are they talented, not only are they fit, not only are they beautiful, not only are they good at what they do, like these people are very smart. And I think that's what's going to open up a lot of insight to other creatives out there. We're a lot smarter than people may give credit for. It's not just the people that are scientists and doctors and stuff that's got the knowledge. It's not just the people that we watch on phones, these motivational speakers and entrepreneurs that are smart.
Yeah.
There's creatives like me and you who got the game figured out, you know? And it's God's timing when we receive our blessing. Obviously, we're receiving blessings every day, but He's going to bless us tenfold.
We need that one
Exactly.
banger.
And I've been saying this since day one. God's going to open that one door that He's going to creak that door open, and we all running through that thing like some free slaves.
Man, it's going to be our time.
Oh, man.
Our time. We're going to rise above. We're going to rise above.
He's going to be like, look, okay, y'all ready. Let me open up this door. And we running through like free slaves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm very, very honored to have you here because a lot of the stuff that we're about to talk about today, this is normal conversation for Yvonne and I, you know.
It's an everyday thing, man.
Yeah.
It's an everyday thing. We can
have great conversation without even trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's why I've been looking forward to this one. When did you first, I guess, what was one of the first creative things you tried to pursue?
First of all, it was actually, before I even say this, shout out to Tina Michaels.
Shout out Tina.
She's an amazing dancer, performer.
Okay.
Creative.
Is she here in KC?
No, she's not. She's in Nashville.
Nashville. Angel Tina?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
She is an amazing person. And one day we was having a conversation, and she's like, Yvonne, you need to start doing your thing, man.
Really?
You know, so one day I just decided to pick up the camera. Was like, let me see what I can do. And I literally, I fell in love.
Did you buy one or you picked up somebody else's?
No, I bought one.
Okay.
I literally just bought one. I was like,
not knowing nothing about it.
Just with the manual.
I like that.
Let me see how I'm going to be able to work with this
Jump
thing.
on YouTube.
You know,
Yeah.
of course, YouTube is a big thing because they show you step by step.
Exactly.
You know, if you take your time to actually sit down and watch a YouTube video on how to use a camera, you learn a lot of things because there's some people who are successful and they're like, all right, let me pass down this knowledge to whoever who wants to learn it.
Yes.
And it's free.
And the thing that's cool about it is it's free.
It's free.
Free 99.
It's free.
And they also give insights to like certain things that they've went through.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you don't get in the manual.
Yes.
You know, someone might talk about experiences and say, oh, make sure you do this because I remember one time blah 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 happened to me.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. So you picked up your camera, you bought it, just decided you're gonna jump in.
Not knowing.
Did you have a plan? Did you have a goal?
I did not have a plan. I was just like, I enjoy art.
I love that.
I enjoy art. I enjoy going to the art museum.
Yeah.
I just love, especially portraits. I love that. Sometimes you can just stare at a art and it can speak to you. And you know, and that's what it kind of like started for me. Mm-hmm. I kind of like started going to the art galleries. I was like, yo, man, I really like art because you know, in my family we come from a line of artists.
Really?
Different artists at that.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
You know, my aunt is an actual sculpturist.
Okay.
Yeah, she can literally, you give her a bottle of water, she can make something out of that.
Really?
Instantly like that. You give my younger cousin Jabir.
Okay.
Him, you give him this. He's gonna turn it into something for you. he's handsy, and that's why I say I come from a line of artists in my family who
Like
are.
that.
I know how to do this. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
Let's all build together, and
build.
that's how my family is. We're very close, all of us, even though we're at far.
It's tight knit.
It's a very tight knit. So, and I was just like, yo, I started falling in love with her art, and I was like, yo, you gotta show me how to do this. You know, she was like, it's hard, but just come do your painting at the house and let's see. And so I started doing a little bit of painting here and there. I was like, okay, I kind of like this. So
Nice.
like I said, I started going to art galleries here in Kansas City, and the Nelson, that one is, to me, that's pretty cool. But
easily.
Yeah, they have one in Nashville, and I can't even remember. It's been so long. This painting, man, it was literally just two warriors, face to face.
Okay.
Literally just
Like African warriors or
African warriors.
Okay.
That's what it was, face to face. They was not fighting, but they was just stare off. That's what it was, man. And I was like, I like this. And I was like, man, whoever took this picture,
Yeah.
man, you gotta be up close and you seeing the emotions that both warriors have in each other's faces.
I love that.
They want to say, I'm better than you. The other one's saying, basically, I'm better than you too.
Yeah.
You know? But it's nothing physical. They're both just side by side, you know, just staring off to the camera, man.
That's
So
neat. So it almost gives you like the opportunity to paint your own picture from watching that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's how I kind of like I started, and then I was like, all right, man, let me just pick up the camera, let me see what I can do, man.
Nice.
And then just ever since then, I just been taking shoots. I've been going to First Fridays. That's how I even started.
I remember.
First Fridays, I used to go take pictures of just random people, man. And then I saw once I brought out the camera. It's something about when you bring a camera out, people are like, yo, let me get ready, you know, and I'm just
People
like,
react a certain
you know,
way.
and some people, there's some people who are shy when they see the camera, they run off. But when you have those ones who
Are ready? They want it?
they don't even have to be ready.
Yeah.
I used to just be like, hey, yo, and I take a picture and they turn around. There's some people who are just photogenic. When they have that natural instinct, that's how I fell in love with it. And people's smiles, for me, that was it, man. It was people's smiles. it was people's smiles, man. And just being able to work with people up close. And some of them, they share their personal lives, you know. So you get to learn from whoever you're working with, too, as well. So that's
Absolutely.
how I got deeply involved into photography, because,
I love that.
you know, it tells a story.
I'm telling you, even the most simple pictures.
Yeah, exactly. The most simple pictures, it tells us a story about somebody that you didn't even know, man.
Right.
You know, for me, I just, like I said, I just had to pick it up and do it, because for me, like I said, I was going down a path that I didn't want to see myself in, not even a year. Let me say that. Because I didn't even plan it for 5 years. I was like, I don't want to. One day I just literally woke up. I was like, I don't want to do the same shit that I've been doing every day. I don't want to do that anymore.
Let's talk about it.
You know, for me personally, like, you know, this is my first time saying this. A year ago, I was partying real hard, just going out every day.
You know, say no names, but
Yeah, you know.
I mean, you can.
No.
They don't care.
You know, just partying real hard, and I was just seeing like all my friends being successful in what they're doing. And I was like, I asked myself, like, what is wrong with me? You know? And you know how you have that one friend who's always supporting everybody at whatever they do? That was me.
Okay.
I supported everybody in whatever
Instead
they
of
did.
doing your own thing.
Instead of doing my own thing, I put everybody else's priorities first. And I was like, yo, if you need anything, I got you. If you need this, I got you. And I lost myself in that. You know, and I started partying just each night, Monday through Monday. I was out.
Smoking, drinking, or
I was out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't smoke personally, but
Okay.
the liquor for me was there.
the Henny.
Whew.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. But yeah, man. And just one day I just literally woke up and I was like,
What did it take for you to kind of realize this? Did you take a step back? Did someone say something to you? There's a picture you saw maybe?
it's not that. It's just like, you know, when you just get tired.
Yeah, like when I left my last job.
I just got tired. Man. I just got tired. I was like, damn, man. my friends knew I liked photography, but they never took me serious.
Because you didn't take yourself serious.
I didn't take myself serious. So I literally one day.
Make sure y'all taking notes, because this is good stuff.
One day I just woke up. I was like, I never looked back.
I love that.
I just picked up the camera. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start taking serious notes, man.
That.
That's when I hit you up.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I want to take this business a little bit more serious, and I want people to be able to see my work and take me serious.
It's important.
You know, my friends didn't support me.
Your bad friends didn't support you.
Yeah, my bad friends didn't support me. They just, I was like, all right then. I was like, I don't need y'all too, man.
Amen.
So sometimes you just gotta part ways with people who don't even want to see you succeed.
Yeah. Amen to that.
You know, when people who don't want to see you succeed and people who are seeing you elevate through life, they want to just always drag you down, man. That's when I.
They won't say that. They won't say it. But
their
they're like,
action.
Come on out one more time.
Yeah, man.
And when they see you trying to elevate.
Yeah, man. But their action is showing something different.
See, one thing I've learned is my best friends are the people that I'm doing life with.
Yeah.
You know, not just the people that you celebrate and party, etc. with.
Yeah.
But the people that you're building with.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my
important.
tightest circle.
Yeah.
If we're not working together to some extent or in contact about just what we're doing in life, we're not going to be that tight.
Because the funny thing when you say that is that you got to be able to tell who's really a friend and who's really just there for show.
The success. Or,
the success also, too.
Yeah. Who wants to... I'm gonna stay right over here, but like, you know, I'm still within arm's reach.
Yeah, I'm still within arm's reach.
You know what I'm saying? So when they see you bottle popping, they're like, hey,
I'm coming back. But they're not gonna check on you the next day.
Talk to me.
Like, yo, are you okay?
Talk to me.
Did
That's
you get
facts.
home safe?
Exactly.
Did you do this? Did you, or even just call you in the middle of the week, like, yo, man.
How you doing?
How you doing, man? I know, with this whole crazy pandemic thing is going on right now, is everything okay with you? No. They never did that, not once.
That's real. That's so real.
And that's why, for me, I had to just pull away and start all over. I literally
during this pandemic.
No, not even
or
with
just
this,
like when you first started.
Just when I first started, I had to clear out my friends, and I had to. It was hard. It's always gonna be. It's always hard.
It's gonna be.
But you have to do it for yourself.
Well, and Kelly has a great analogy that has stuck with me.
Yeah.
She's like, you have to treat your friendships like a bookshelf, right? So you got your friends who are like maybe on your eye level, the bookshelf, the books that you see first thing when you go, like those are your closest people.
Yeah.
You're tight with them. You know you can just go right to it anytime.
Yeah.
And there's those who are maybe at the bottom of the bookshelf. Like you're not throwing the books away. You're just moving them to a different shelf.
To a different level.
You know? Or maybe like they're moving to like the top shelf because obviously you don't always go to the top shelf.
Yeah.
But not everyone's going to be on that main rope where you're grabbing your books consistently.
Yeah.
And you're not, like I said, you're not throwing the books away. They're just not on the shelf. They're not on your shelf right now.
Basically just not on the same level.
You know what I mean? And that's always stuck with me.
Your mental space is not on there. When you find friends who are on the same mental level as you, and you just instantly connect with them just like that, that's definitely a great thing to do.
It's empowering.
But you also have to understand people get jealousy. And for me, like even with that, when I had to say, when I literally say I had to clear out my friends, I had to literally clear out my friends because when I go out in public, I want to have a good image. Not saying that I'm the best person out there. Everybody does stupid things. But you can't go out and just be like, oh, yo, that's the person who hangs out with these people. They do this and this and this and this and that. That's not a good look because what if literally a great opportunity comes and then they was like, yo, we can't do that with you because you're going to do that to our brand, Our brand is going to be labeled as that. That's when you got to talk to your friends and you're going to be like, yo, man, sometimes it ain't about that life anymore.
Come on.
It's not about that life no more.
Come on.
Sit back and reflect on what life is. Let's try to sit down and see how we can all make money together. I eat, you eat, we all eat. But none
You
of my
get to a
friends
cer- you
saw
get-
that vision.
Yeah.
You know, it was
And you
only
get to-
for like every man for themselves.
Really.
So that's another reason why I had to part ways. It was
I think you can tell the importance of, or you can tell where your friendships are at based on the conversations you have with that person.
exactly.
That's one thing I've realized.
Yeah.
I'm like, whenever this person talks to me, what are we talking about? I'm not saying names on here because there's people that we know.
Okay.
But
yeah.
when we talk, what are we talking about?
Talking
You know what I'm
about business?
saying? Whenever we talk, obviously, you know what we on. We talking about business, we talking about life, we talking about legacy, all the great things we're involved in.
Oh yeah.
But I have other friends, it's like when they just talk, like they just want to talk about maybe clubbing or just some chicks and stuff like that. I'm like,
It's not about that.
that's why y'all over there. These aren't the people I'm around a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like that's what I'm saying. It's okay to have those people in your court.
They're
It's
just on a different
okay,
bookshelf.
Just on a
They're on a different shelf.
You know.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
that's
that-
why that analogy stuck with me. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's very accurate.
man, like I said, it's just like hey, some people are meant to be put on this earth for you for lessons
Come on.
to be learned. Some people are just meant to be put in your life for a lifetime.
Come on.
You know, you just gotta be able to learn which one is there for you and which one is there. Can you be able to call this person and cry
Yes.
to this person? Just be like, yo, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Can I do it? And if the other person on the line is literally speaking some facts
What's
to
the
you,
response, you know?
you know, you can be able to tell them like, yo, okay, this person is not going nowhere. This
So-
person is not. It's
Exactly.
not going nowhere.
So were you mostly alone in this time? Like after you kind of decided
Yes.
to cut people off?
I was.
Take us through that time because I've had that period as well.
Man, it was definitely a tough time for me because, like I said, I lost friends that I call my brothers and sisters. You know, and that time alone is just ridiculous, man. You literally, it makes you go crazy. You know, it makes you go absolutely nuts because you want to pick up that phone and be like, yo,
That's always the quickest resort.
you know, and it fixes things just like that. But for me, I didn't because I knew I wanted to do better.
Let's go.
You know, and for me, it made me fall into this deep hole where I was literally so deep to the point where I was literally about to fall all the way down and hit my head. But when I say God was right there, was like, I'm not going to let you fall all the way down.
Come on.
I'm not. And
Amen.
I remember it was a very close friend of mine who found me. I was laying on the floor. And she literally just poured water on me, was like, it ain't your time yet. It ain't your time. It's not your time yet. And I remember
What got you to that point where you was on the ground? Like what? You
I
was
was-
knocked out? What happened?
I-
Drunk or what?
I wasn't drunk, man. I took some, this is even hard for me to say. I took
And
some
you-
drugs,
Okay.
you know, and I wasn't supposed to. I knew that. But I was like, man, this is just the quickest way out for me to go. You
It
know?
was that deep.
It was that deep. It
Yeah.
was just for me to be able to be like, all right, man, I'm done. I was basically just saying I was done
I'm
with
done.
life. But a friend of mine was like, it's not your time yet, man. It's not your time. And after she found me, man, you know how sometimes you don't need somebody to talk? You just need somebody to sit. Sat on the floor for a good 8 hours. Just not saying anything to each other, man.
Did y'all eat?
Nah. Because, you know, when you're at that point, you know, you're not thinking about that.
You're not thinking about food.
You're not thinking about
Yeah.
nothing. You just need somebody. For me, I needed just, by her sitting there, it shows that somebody's by your side.
Come on.
And
Come on.
they're never going to leave your side at a darkest moment like that.
Come on.
You know, so for me, when she just sat there with me and wouldn't speak, wouldn't say anything to each
Wow.
other. And then we got up, like, no, nothing happened. I hugged her.
Really?
Said, thank you. The next day she called me. She was like, you good? I was like, it couldn't be better.
See, this is exactly why I created this podcast, this series. That's deep, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
man.
know we touched base on it briefly, but
Yeah.
I didn't know the full extent. And
Yeah, the full extent, it was just that, man.
this is exactly why I created this, because there's so many topics that need to be discussed. There's so much fluff on social media, YouTube, all this stuff, junk, you know, titties, ass, just
Yeah.
all that stuff. But people are going through things and they don't know
How
who
to-
or how to get out of it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think through hearing personal testimonies like yours,
Yeah.
someone's gonna hear that and be like, "It's not over for me.
Yeah.
My fight is not done."
It's not. It's really not, man. 'Cause
That's so powerful, Yvonne.
every day is a battle. You have to pick and choose which battle you're gonna go with. Are you gonna go with the victory battle,
That's so powerful.
or are you gonna go with that
The sorrow.
battle? Or I'm gonna wake up every day and just be like, man, I wish I could. Or you're gonna get up. You're gonna put your best outfit on. You're gonna hit the streets. And you're gonna find some work.
I love that.
Which one you gonna do?
I love that, man.
That's all
Make
it
sure
is,
y'all
man.
taking notes. This is
it just depends which one you're gonna
Oh,
do, man.
man.
That's it, man. Honestly, man. And
so. What was the next phase? You got back on your feet.
the
And
next phase is I got back on my feet and
Yeah.
I contacted this guy. I was like, yo, I need some work. And I definitely
She did.
When I say, that's why I say you're my guardian angel who kind of like pulled me out. And that's when I really started taking it serious. Like, yo, I know I can do this. Like, I really know I can do this. Is when I was like, when he was like, pull up with your camera at the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, all right, man, let me show what I can do. Let me show these people that I want to take this photography skill very serious. And that's why I say, when you gave me that opportunity, it literally, it was a breath of fresh air that somebody was like, okay,
Got you.
this is your time.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
I
This
got
this
you.
this your spotlight now. You know, and like I said,
Straight up.
every day I thank God that you gave me that opportunity, man. Because if it wasn't for that, I don't know where I would be at. Because like I said, during that time, it was
dark.
I was
Now,
fighting.
Was this 2019?
That was
Like,
2019.
around
It
what
was
time?
the October, the month of October, actually.
Interesting.
The month of October, it was October, that time frame between October and December. That whole time frame right there.
So
Was when I was going through that crazy phase
Yeah.
of mine, and man, I never want to go back, man.
You won't.
Trust me, man. I never want to go back because
Yeah.
I would never want to wish that on my worst enemy.
That's powerful.
You know, I would never want to wish a dark time to anybody, man.
That testimony is powerful.
You know, everybody's fighting their own battles. You just have to get up and rise above it. You know, and
Yeah.
it's people like you who give people like myself an opportunity to show forth what they can do. And, you know, people don't see that in you, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all sleep or something, man. Because this guy right here, man, when I say definitely he's a man of God.
First and foremost.
He gives people opportunities. He has a platform for people that he believes in. And, you know, if he believes in you, he's going to give you a chance to show your craft, show your work. And from then on, it's going to be a beautiful, magical moment with everybody
Absolutely.
on the team. And like I said, I'm so glad that I am a part of this team right here, man.
We have a beautiful circle of people around us, you know.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Oh, man.
It's such a beautiful
God
thing.
is so good.
You know, it's through you I've met an amazing people. I've met them, and man, like I said, I just thank God for you, man.
Hey, you know what it is. You know what it
I
is.
definitely thank God.
Well, and the thing is, like you were saying, everybody's gonna fight battles. I remember, oh man, I've been through some stuff that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
You know, but it's these times where you either pull up, you either put up or you shut up. And my thing is, I always tell myself I will never let a situation defeat me. You know, I don't care what the situation may be.
Yeah.
I won't let it defeat me.
Yeah.
If I die, I die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will never let a situation here on earth defeat me.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Amen to that.
Because there's always better. And through some of the stuff I've been through, like after my last breakup, I spent a lot of time alone because she had moved out of the apartment and it was just me.
Yeah.
So it got quiet. You know what I'm saying? You're used to having someone that shoulder
And
you
that
can lean on.
silence, man, it
That
gets
silence, well, the thing is, it can get to where you want it to. So like obviously I'm sitting there thinking about these things, but for me, I was like, look at all these things I'm involved in. I can either sit here and be a little punk, sad, emotional, or I can get 10 times better about the things I care about.
Amen to that.
You know, so through mass production of my craft and my art and trying to get better, and I definitely use this time to connect with God more, which was a blessing as well.
Yeah.
Just getting better, becoming stronger, becoming smarter. That was the best way I could have overcome that situation.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I was even in a dark time whenever I was in college. Like that's right after my father had moved out of the household, and we were in Parkville, Missouri. Just gloomy, winter, cold. And I'm working this dock job, forklifting.
Yeah.
It's when I tell you cold as balls, I mean cold as balls.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in there like 3 coats just dropping this little
Man.
thing. And it's a lot. It can be very defeating for people because it wasn't a fun job, and I was driving all over the place like to get there and get to school and back, but it was kind of interesting. During this time, like I would have internal dialogue with myself, and I would place myself in these moments where I'm being interviewed by people like Ellen, Oprah.
Talk to me.
Different, people who were different people at that level.
Yeah.
I'm literally answering questions like they're interviewing me.
Yeah.
And I was like, it wasn't until where I'm at now that I'm like, that was the shift. Because God doesn't give you visions on accident. Why did I see myself on TV being interviewed when I'm in this broke ass low basic job? You know what I'm saying? I never had no aspirations to be on TV and stuff like that. But I started answering these questions like and feeling comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this means something. So since then, like I've just obviously been continuing on that journey to reaching higher pinnacles.
Look at
and
you.
I don't say this 'cause, like it's not. This isn't about me, but the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. You can choose for it to defeat you or not.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that. Like I said, you could take this way or that way.
Yeah.
Depends on which one you want, which outcome you want to be in, man. You want to be in the sorrow, or you want to live life. You want to be able to make a difference in the world, man. And for me, I chose definitely I want to make a difference in the world.
I love that. What are you passionate about?
Man, I'm passionate. For me, man,
This is my favorite question to ask people.
Man, for me, man, I want everybody to just be happy. If everybody's just happy and loved. Because you have people who are not loved. Some people don't know what the feeling of love is. That's what I'm passionate about. Spreading positivity and love out there into the world. Man, because these days at party, they're like, man, Yvonne, you the life of the party.
And you don't even be doing much.
I don't be doing anything, man.
Just because people get that energy.
When you give that positive energy, man.
Yes.
When you give just that, this every day, people start eating it
vibrates.
up.
It's all energy.
They eating it up. Yeah. They're like, yo, V, where you at? I'm like, yo, man, I'm here, bro.
Me?
I'm here, man.
Yes.
I'm here. Yeah. Where you at?
Yeah.
Be on that level with me. And then,
I always
they say a drunk man speaks the truth, man.
That's,
when you get a drunk person to start talking about, yo, I want to make a difference in the world.
That's their real spirit.
That's how you know. That's them talking. That's literally them talking.
Deep. That's deep.
That's they want to be there, but they just don't know how to, man.
It's like they break out of that shell.
They break out of that shell. And for me, like these days, I don't let a lot of people see me drunk. I speak either way, but you're gonna get that time, that other side of me 10 times. You're gonna see me passionate about whatever it is. You're gonna be like, yo, man, let's cool it, let's have fun, and let's just vibe. And when you vibe with family and friends who know you, you get to see the real me. You get to see me for me, and that's why I said, man, I love hard. I do that.
Yeah.
And like I said,
loyalty is important too.
Yes, it's very important. Once you break that loyalty for me, that's it. You done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you. We can be in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you, and you ain't gonna be nothing to me.
That's real.
Like you just another man standing there. That's it.
That's
that's
very
it, man.
real.
And trust me, it eats people up deep down inside. it eats them up.
It does.
It eats people up, man.
It hurts more than you saying something or coming at them. You know what I'm saying?
It hurts, man.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's how it is, man.
Yeah.
Loyalty is very important to me, man.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I ride for people all the way.
Straight up.
It don't matter where we started, but where we going together. If you show me that you could be a loyal, trusted one, that's it, man.
That's it.
I'ma have your back 100%.
She didn't have my back, like I said, middle school, high school, just the whole step of the way, always supporting, just supporting. Not even asking for anything, just supporting. And even back then, I appreciated it. But as we continue going through life, I'm seeing more and more. I already know Yvonne's not going anywhere. This is family.
Man, listen, man.
We was over eating Jell-O fries at my mom's house not too long ago. You know,
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms.
This is my people's for sure.
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Just like I said, we live life. We live it once. You choose it how you want to live it.
Come on.
If you want to make that difference with everyone, find it. If you don't, then just stay your way. You can be miserable and just die with miserable.
Straight up.
It's not a good feeling, man. I can tell you that it's not a good feeling. But for me, I definitely want to make a difference into the world. And
you want to do that through your photography?
Yes, man. That's what I say. I want to. Basically, it's like I'm talking through my lens. I'm telling a story through it.
Let's go.
You know, whether you're crying, laughing, feeling sad, you know, heartbreaks.
A picture can
tell it all. What somebody's really going through. You don't have to say anything. Just you can be like, damn, I feel your pain. You know, and that's why I said I want people to see through my camera lens and see my struggles, what I've been through, and how they can be able to try to avoid those things by just speaking to somebody. Don't hold it in, man, because that's what I did. I held it in for so
too long.
And it just got to a point, like one day I just got up and I was like, I left and I never looked back. I wanted to, don't get me wrong, I wanted to so many times. I wanted to look back so many times, but I was like, man, you can't do that anymore. And then like when I said I thought I had enough, but God said, not today.
I'm glad you're here.
He said, not today, man. You ain't going nowhere. You definitely not going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. You're going to see me at Throwbacks next week.
Yeah.
But
I
man,
love
it's
that.
just,
I love
it's
that.
just stuff like that now that I look at it and I'm just like, damn, that was me then. And me then and me now is definitely a whole 360.
Night and day.
It's definitely a whole 360. And you could just be like, I see you, man. You know, like I said, when I was telling you, when I went to Nashville, when I told you, when that guy just came up to me, was like, yo, I see you. I see what you're doing. Keep it up. Didn't know his name at first even. I had to ask somebody, yo, what is his name? You know, that was like, that's Korean. I was like, man, nice to meet you, man. Thank you. Thank you for seeing what I'm doing, you know. We never met each other before. It was just a mutual gathering and was like, yo, I see you. I was like, that touched right here. And it's stuff like that. People don't understand. Sometimes you don't have to have 1 million supporters. You don't need that. You don't need that at all. You can have that one person who supports you, and that could just literally lift you up from where you need to go.
Yeah.
And for you believing in me, Kelly believing in me, so that guy believing in me, and all who my real friends are for believing in me. I thank everyone every day, man. And like I said, if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be here. I would not be here for y'all not seeing this vision of mine. I talk about this vision, and like I said, I want to be somewhere making a change. Seeing this guy up there accepting that award, we're going to be there with that camera, and we're going to, y'all ready?
Believe.
Y'all ready?
Best believe.
Say that. We showing out the awards, man. Y'all got to know who 6'5" is for sure. And that's who y'all need to be paying attention, man. It's that 6'5", man.
Coming for everything.
Coming from everything, man. Y'all stay tuned for his 6'5" media, man. That's that 6'5". Hey, y'all about to meet all his team, man. They wonderful people.
About to
man.
shift some things.
wonderful people,
Yeah,
man.
definitely about to shift some things.
Do it, man. Do it, man. I believe in you, man. And I thank you every day for giving us an opportunity to like this for me to be able to share my story, and for those who went before me, for them to be able to share their story, man. Yeah, you're doing your thing, and somebody's gonna see you.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna see you.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like, I peep you. I see you.
Like I was saying, guys gonna. Okay, y'all ready? Come on in here. We running through that door like some free slaves. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
He's
man.
gonna open that one door, and all the work, all the turmoil, all the stress, all the family disagreements, all the nights busting, you know what I'm saying, trying to work, nobody really appreciating us. The stuff, I'm excited to celebrate the moments that people don't see. Because I can post something, 200, 300 likes, they're like, oh, that's dope, great job.
Yeah.
But
you don't know what went on behind the scenes.
Not many people see the stuff that goes on behind the scenes just in like your everyday life.
Yeah.
That gets you to a point to where you're accepting that award. You know what I'm saying? Because it's as a creative, we live kind of a double life.
Yes, we do.
You know? I still ain't even done I just did my taxes. You know what I'm saying? So like,
because you forget you forget to come back to reality.
We still have life stuff that we have to deal with.
We still have those stuff,
and it's like,
because with your creative work, you get sucked in, real sucked in, real easy.
Well, I'm at the point where I'm putting so much time into mindset, into taking care of my everyday life, that when I get to create now, it's like a vacation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm working my goal is to get to a point where I can create every day and millions of dollars are just coming in, and I get to just bless people and travel and serve these kids.
Yep.
That is the perfect life for me. But right now, because I'm working so hard on business, I'm working so hard on my mindset and my fitness and the things I consume in my body.
Yeah.
And just who I am as a man. I'm working more on my manhood than I am my craft, which is okay, because once the man is right where he needs to be, when I have full time to create, Yvonne, it's gonna be serious. You think I'm good now? Just wait till then. I only have minimal time in a week.
Get better.
Oh yeah, I only have minimal time in a week that I get to spend making music and DJing.
Yeah.
And it sucks sometimes. It really does. But like, I've accepted it because I'm at this stage right now where God is developing me.
Yeah.
He's working on me. That way, when he opens that door, running through that mug, all the stuff that I bring to the table as a man, as an individual, is already in check. Now it's time let's create full time. Let's make these albums. Let's make these hits. Let's do these photo shoots. Let's make these films. You know what I'm saying? When we have full reign to do that and we're not worried about money and we're just living our life, people are going to be like, golly, where did these people come from?
Just
you
like
know?
that.
And that's what excites me most, because the ideas that we bring to the table are just...
That's what I'm saying.
They're just gold. They're gold.
People
literally.
don't understand that it takes a team.
It does.
It takes a team. I can tell you this. It does take a team.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all watched the Kevin Hart.
Let's talk about it.
Man, I watched that. I thought this man did it all by himself.
With his short self.
I thought this man, when he first started, the way he talked about he struggled, it was not even funny. It was not funny. And then his mom passed away right before he got successful. Just right before. That man thanks his mom every single day.
That was his rock.
That was his rock. That's what keeps him humble.
My mom is my rock.
You know
what I'm saying?
Everybody needs to find somebody who keeps him back to reality.
Yes. She checked him. She didn't care.
Didn't
She's
care
like, boy, you
who
ain't
she
gonna
was.
disrespect
He's like,
nobody.
oh, just because you landed these big gigs now, you ain't gonna talk to me like that.
You ain't gonna talk to me.
I'm still your mom.
I still brought you here. I can take you out. That's what they love to say.
Man,
that's what they love to say.
Like I said, Kevin Hart has his team, but the one people get confused is when you have a team, everybody needs to know their place.
Yes.
You cannot overcross to somebody else's place. Like Boss, his trainer. Strictly is in training with him in a fitness program. So any opportunity Kevin Hart has, He brings boss to it when he has fitness in it, because that's where his line is at.
Correct.
And then you have Kevin Hart's photographer, I forgot his name. Him, anything that got to do with film, he's right there with it. Right there with him, taking every behind the scenes photos, filming, anything. He's right there. You know? And you have all his barber goes everywhere with him.
His barber goes everywhere.
Look, your barber can eat too.
Yes.
You know? Your barber can eat too, man.
Yeah.
He has every individual person for this. He has his own person. His secretary always try to like, look, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
You know, relax. Do one thing at a time. He even said it himself. Yo, I've been doing way too much. I need to start focusing. I need to start doing this. And I have a family on top of that.
Yep.
It's all about balance, y'all. And the people that you work with got to know the place where they belong. Because once you start overcrossing things, that's when your train stops working. You know? So when you have it's kind of like friends. This is why the best way for me
to here dropping gems.
Listen,
y'all taking those.
Listen, it's like friends. People ask. I asked one of my OG friends, "How do you have friendship for so many years with all these different individual people?" He was like, "Because I never overcross with anybody. I have a friend that's strictly for business. That person, you can't trust that person with your wife, because you don't know what they're capable of. You have a friend that you can trust with your car.
Yeah.
You can't trust them with your money. You know? You have a friend who's, hey, let me borrow this and I'll pay you back next week. Y'all know that, because y'all got that.
Yes.
You can't do that with your other friend.
Nah. Everybody's
different.
Yep.
You got to understand, you got to just know which friends are in what places in your life. You know?
That's good.
You have that one person you can always run to, advise you. Yo, I need this. Can you be able to give me some advice on it? What's your take on this? What's your take on that? You know, you can't do that with your other friend, because you don't know what they're going to do behind your back. They might go run, spill your business out there. You don't know.
Amen.
So that's why I said every day, make sure your friends are your real friends. They're not going to go out there and ruin y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, friends argue. Teams, they argue. But at the end of the day, whatever y'all talk about behind that, inside that building, stays inside that building.
Let's go.
Because we all trying to make money. We all trying to eat together.
Yeah.
And when we celebrating together. When we crying together.
Let's go.
We're one.
Yes.
You know, we're one.
Let's go.
It's not like, oh yeah, Quack's making it. Let me see if I can make my way in there now. You know, that person only just wants to be because you're up top. What if, God forbid this, what if one day all this just goes away? Who you gonna have?
My people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My people. I got
the
a
ones
solid.
That you start with.
I got a solid group of people. That, like you're saying, if all this goes away, they're gonna pick me up. Because there's a firm. They believe in me. They know my spirit.
Yeah.
They know what I'm trying to do in this lifetime. Like, it's crystal clear to y'all.
Yeah.
Is it not?
It is.
Yes. So they would pick me up and get me right back on track, and I thank God for that.
Yeah.
Because there's people that got friends that just fall off the boat, like
just like that.
Oh, you broke?
I'm out. It be like that, man.
And that's real life.
It just be like that. It be like that, man.
Gone.
They're there for the fame. They're there.
They're there when it's good. They're there for the good times.
But when it's bad, they're not there for it. When you need a shoulder to cry on,
gone. Your girl broke up with you? Oh, okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's take you out to the club. Next week, you don't even hear from them.
That's it.
Oh, bro, I thought you was good. We took you to the club. Is that a real friend?
That's not a real friend.
You know
Because
what
a real friend.
Let's talk it through. Dealing with the breakup is an emotional thing.
It is.
Clubbing one night and saying, yo, F that person, this and that. That's a momentarily thing.
Exactly, because you feel like, oh, I think the pain is going away. But then when you wake up, oh, damn, my chest hurt. My chest hurt.
Right.
My chest still kind of hurt.
Right.
The next day your chest still hurting.
And a week later, you're still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it.
But Kelly was saying it takes a while to get over, someone based on the length of the relationship. Yeah. That's just how we are as human natures. I think people need to understand that emotions make us who we are. Yeah. So unless they're toxic, emotions, be okay with, you know what I'm saying? Let's say when Kobe passed away, the country was grieving. It was sad.
It was a bad.
It was a
grief.
sad thing, and it's okay for us to grieve.
Yes.
It's okay for us to have these sad feelings because that's what makes us who we are. Don't say, "Oh, I don't want to think about it. Oh, I don't want to."
Because you're just pushing it off.
Yeah.
When you're pushing it off,
Let's have a
how
conversation.
long are you gonna keep pushing it off for?
You know, like it's okay for us to talk about his legacy. Different things of that sort. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm learning to, just accept emotion. I was even talking to myself about that yesterday.
Yeah.
I have these internal dialogue moments just because my mind is always working. I'm so grateful.
It's around the clock.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for the mind God gave me because it's so complex. I just have an internal dialogue with myself, and I was thinking about someone who's special to me.
Yeah.
And we ain't talked in a while, so I'm like, man, I'm kind of missing that person. I'm thinking about them.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay to think and miss miss that person.
Hey, you're only human.
Exactly.
And it's okay for us to have human feelings.
You have to.
Because people put up this front.
Yep.
I'm not hurt.
They only want the good.
I'm not hurt.
Right.
I'm not hurt. But we all know deep down inside you're hurt, and sometimes you have to learn how to express that out. Sometimes if you need to cry, let me tell you this: if y'all need to cry it out.
Yeah.
It helps. Cry it out. It helps, and it's okay to go through a breakup. It's okay to lay your head on somebody.
Come on.
And for them to just tell you, hey, it's okay, man. It's okay.
That's why we have each other. That's why God put more people on this earth than one person, than just Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
We have each other, and people need to understand that unity is the real key to success. And I wanted to segue into the Black and Sudanese community.
Yes.
Because we're in a very trying time right now.
Very.
And just some of the news you've had to hit me with as far as the Sudanese community has been very saddening. And just within the past couple of weeks in the African American community, with our brothers getting killed.
Yes.
It's
tragedy.
Let's open up that can of worms.
It's tragedy that we have to man. That's a very sensitive subject for me because I have brothers. I have a 16-year-old brother and I have a 9-year-old brother and I have nephews. And it saddens me that at this point that I have to talk to my nephew and my brothers how to talk to white people, basically. It's not only just cops now. It's white people. You got to know the right time to say certain things. I'm not saying not all white people are racist. It's not all of them are racist.
Yeah.
But majority are, but they hide in the shadows that they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like,
let's talk
like
about
I said, kind of like that cop. He ain't had no right putting his knee on that man. He already had his hands behind his back. What more do you want?
Man is on the ground.
He was already detained. He was already down.
He was detained like
and
a mug.
This man out there had the audacity to put his knee on his neck, and the man said, I cannot breathe. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. But he said it multiple times, He said it multiple times that I cannot breathe. Like I said, what more does the world want us to do for us to be able to protect our young black men? We need our young black men.
We need them.
These are our future leaders. Our future leaders, the ones that we see running around here now. Those are the ones who are going to take us far, Those are the ones that we need them in this society that we're looking at it today. And now that it's just heartbreaking that we have to prepare them to talk to people.
It's terrible.
That's terrible. They should be able to run freely.
Run parks, whatever
they want,
Because I know when I was Timothy, we have Yvonne's nephew is here, and he's outside just enjoying himself. He's 11 years old.
Yeah, 11 years old. 11 years old.
When I was 11 years old in Parvin, we would just play on the monkey bars and just cake ball, football, whatever.
Without a care.
Without a care. It wasn't until Trayvon Martin that I knew anything
can happen
about police brutality.
because even like in Africa, we didn't experience this.
No.
We did not experience this black man, white man hate crime. At least from where I grew up.
Everybody black.
Everybody black.
Everybody black.
You know what I'm saying? We have white people, tourists that come and y'all nice. Damn,
right.
Y'all fooled us. Y'all definitely fooled us. Y'all come in, y'all say, oh, you know, how y'all doing and all that stuff like that. Because I had my grandma's, when I was still living in Kenya, my grandma, she works for the United Nations in UN in Africa.
A lot of different races come through there.
Yeah. It's a lot of different people who would come inside the house.
Okay.
And these are white people who come in the house. And it's not like I had to be like, oh, you know, Yvonne needs to be proper. Needs to be this. I was just a little kid. Oh, come say hi. Hug you.
Yeah.
Sit with them. Eat with them. Sit on their laps. We good.
Yeah.
These days, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You got to be polite. You got to be this because we're all judged at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're all being judged. And that's just a terrible, absolutely terrible thing that we are having to be judged by the skin of our color, and that our black men are dying day by day for just whatever shit that you guys went through back in the day. That's back in the day. Leave it back in the day. But people don't know how to leave it back in the day. They still want to bring in, oh, my grandfather owned slaves, so I think I need to be cruel to y'all. But here's the thing. Slavery, not slavery, racism is not, you learn slavery, right?
Yeah.
You learn racism. You're not born with it, are you? Mm-mm. Are you born to hate somebody?
Never.
No, that's taught.
Not at all. Yeah.
You are taught to hate somebody. You're like, yo, you see the skin tone? It's not supposed to be around you. They're beneath you. They're nothing like you. They're not worthy. That's taught. You know? You look at little kids. When you go to a daycare, you see everybody playing with everybody, right?
Yeah.
But as you gradually grow, do you hang out with white people every day?
Me personally, or?
No. Just like in general. Like in high school, you gravitated to your own kind, did you not?
Right, yeah.
You see how that has an effect on everybody now?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I have to worry about my nephew going to middle school now. He has, excuse my language, he has a lot of white friends, They chitter-chatter, they go spend the night over there.
Yeah.
But now I have to carefully talk to him and be like, look, it's not going to be like this every day now.
Come on.
Because we don't know what they're thinking. A little mishap can happen at their house.
Yeah.
And you could be easily blamed.
Easily
blamed. And that's another life gone.
And it's a tough conversation to have.
It is.
Advising. I don't have any nephews yet. It's tough having those conversations because you want to laugh and joke and have fun with them.
Yeah.
That's typically what that cool aunt or that cool uncle is for.
Yeah.
But it's like, now we're in a position where we have to talk about these things. And I think what hurts me the most as far as seeing all this there was a man really just going on a run in his neighborhood.
Simple run, man.
I think it was 25 or 26.
I want to say 26.
26.
26 or, yeah.
My roommate is 26.
Yeah.
I got homies that's 26. I just turned 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you mean to tell me I can't go for a run in my neighborhood?
Man, you just gotta be careful who you run with these days.
They literally pulled up in their truck to go kill him.
They did.
It wasn't like they jumped him and left.
Nah.
They're like, we're killing him.
That's what their mission was.
And that right there is just disgusting to me.
And the crazy thing is, to me,
I will never trust this country.
That's true. And whoever the person who was recording it,
they're part of the problem.
They're part of the problem.
Because no one has talked about them. Who was recording that?
Whoever.
No one has talked about
I
them.
definitely need to look more on whoever was recording because I know they released a statement on.
No one has talked about that.
Oh no, actually.
Or how did they? Did someone send an anonymous footage or what? Where did that come
because
from?
on his I forgot what on his memorial. I mean, not memorial thing.
Tombstone.
Not tombstone. When you get shot at, the people leave candles or whatever. Blah blah blah. I forgot what that word is called. Whatever that's called, but they was leaving candles and cards. But on one of those, he said, "I wish I could have stopped them." So whoever was recording definitely felt the guilt. They should have stopped.
How could you not?
You know.
How could you not feel that guilt?
You know.
This is a young man literally just jogging through the street. Like, could you? And this is like such an obvious answer. What if that's a 26-year-old white woman running in her street?
It would have never been a problem.
And two black guys pulled up on her and killed her.
No, you going to jail that same day.
You know,
you're getting convicted that same.
And
everything is going to get processed that quick.
The two guys were arrested, but it's like.
No, they wasn't arrested that same day.
It wasn't immediate.
It
Correct.
Wasn't immediate.
It wasn't immediate.
They went home. You know, no, they were detained. That's what it was. You know, like, you know how the whole 72 hours questioning, blah, blah, blah.
That's junk.
So they was chilling. They was not locked up in a cell.
Junk. The system is trash.
You know, it's messed up, man. Even like with the whole, I don't know if you watched the whole Meek Mill story. Oh, yeah, you got to watch the whole Meek Mill story. He has went through a lot of racial profiling.
Really?
His judge was corrupted, definitely corrupted, to where
the system will never be in our favor.
Never. And it sucks.
It does suck. Like, your best option is to, you could say avoid police. You could say
that's the best way, man. And like I said, man, when you get pulled over, just make sure they see your hands. It's funny. I got pulled over a couple weeks ago, and I literally wanted to see if this would work. I literally was like, New Year's. It was actually New Year's, not a couple weeks. It was New Year's. I got pulled over on New Year's, but because I didn't have my lights on. So he pulled and he's like, ma'am, you know why I pulled you over? I was like, man, look, you see my hands, right? He was like, man, you one of those. I was like, yep, I'm one of those. He was like, man, I was just pulling you over to turn your lights on. Let me see your license registration. He's like, he's like, are you clean? He was like, yeah, and he literally said, not all of us are bad, because he felt that. And I was just joking.
But it was real.
But it was real for him, because he knows what's going on. You know?
It's so bad.
He knows what's going on.
It's so bad. And it's a small percentage, because there's millions of police officers, you know?
And not saying not all of them are bad. Not all of them.
It's a very small percentage of cops. But the amount that are doing that, they're taking lives, and that's not okay.
Now they're not doing it behind closed scenes. They're doing right in front
camera.
of you.
On camera.
Without a care. Now.
Bro was chilling with his knee on his neck.
With his hand in his fucking pocket.
He could have put his knee on his back.
That was in his pocket. The thing that killed me was his hands was in his pocket the whole entire time. Like, it was
chilling. Just
nothing. It was just nothing.
I can't breathe. I'm about to die. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He was literally just conversing with people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And the thing is, he doesn't realize that this now affects his children.
They burnt the whole the police station down.
They did.
Look what you did, bro. Good job.
That's you. Man.
I hope you see this.
And
you're
like
fucking stupid.
You know, and like I said, I feel sorry for his kids now, because now you're known as the person.
This is what you're.
Who shut down Minneapolis?
Exactly. This is your father.
This is your dad. I don't know.
Stupid
that's
son.
Gonna just carry you within the rest of your life.
It's terrible.
That's a done deal for his kids, man.
It's terrible.
And whoever else was involved there, that's it for their kids, man. They don't understand, like, oh yeah, when they see things are getting taken serious, oh yeah, they want to bring the tear works. White people love doing the tear works, man. They think that gets you out of anything. Like, no, it doesn't. It does not get you out of this.
It can't fix someone in the grave. Somebody
said that y'all have awoken the beast. Because whenever they set because, you know, it never got to a point where we set a police station on fire.
Never.
Nah.
They set that whole thing
They
on
had
fire.
taken I don't know what photographer, I forgot what the photographer name was.
There's riots going on as we speak.
Yeah, they took a picture of the building burning down of the police station and said, "You have awoken." Her caption, "You have awoken the beast." Like,
and that's facts.
That's just crazy to me. But like I said, not all white people are bad. You know.
Not at all.
Not at all, man.
Like the white people that I know, I love them.
Basically, you know family. They're family.
Like,
it's not even that.
A select few. I don't call anybody family, but there's a select few of people that I'm like, you guys are amazing people.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're black or whether that specific person was white, Chinese, or whatever, who you are inside, like, I love you.
I don't look at the color.
Exactly. On the large scale, we have to, obviously, now, but I look at, I'm a soul reader, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care where you're from or what your past look like or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It depends on how we interact. You know what I'm saying? I think the problem with the police brutality is that they're given free reign, and their combat to people calling them out is more violence.
Yeah.
So like Dre, my roommate, was talking about a girl in Miami that was getting snatched by her neck and drugged through the streets, and he was saying, "Yo, calm down, man. This is a girl. The situation that was going on had already calmed down. She was in a fight with somebody. They were drunk, whatever. Yeah. And once the police showed up, everybody stopped, but they came in hot, grabbed this chick by her neck and was dragging her through the street like, "You're going to fucking jail." Yeah. And Dre is like, "What are you doing? She's a girl. She's not even resisting." He said, and then another cop came, "Back up or I'll tase you right here, right now." It's like, because he's talking sense into your coworker. Somebody
once told me, they said that to get an education, you have to go to school for so many years, right? But to become a police officer, you take 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
They give you a gun.
And they give you a gun, just like that.
Let's go protect the world.
We've been marching and not resisting, but we've been asking for decent, just human decency, respect, equality. Yeah. Since our great, the 1700s, the slavery days, literally for years, it's at the point where social media is not going to change what's going on. We all have a voice, and I love what we're using social media to do. These petitions, these people speaking their truth and their voices. But now
the thing is about that. With the whole recording thing, that's just showing who they really are.
The problem
because they're showing the proof.
They're showing the proof.
But then they could have the proof right then in their face. But it just depends on whoever's sitting on that judge, man.
The judge is.
It just depends on whoever it is.
I still don't know how George Zimmerman is free.
That's what I'm saying. You can have all the evidence that you need right there, but
it does
not matter who it is.
This topic hurts to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
It does, man.
Just being a young African American male, especially one with a voice that's trying to impact people, like
that's basically you saying you got a target on your back.
Straight up.
That's a target. You are.
I'm
right here.
If you speak the truth, you're a threat, essentially.
Oh yeah, big facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't know if you read my post today, but I put it out. It's like, the system will never be in our favor. My best bet is to go to another freaking country. Honestly, because black people will never be accepted here.
That's true.
We will never be viewed as equal. That's just what it is. We will never be viewed as equal. Your best bet is to make your money, be extremely successful at what you do, and just avoid the police.
That's it. But now, if you're not famous and they don't know you, it's gonna be a 360. Whatever you try to do, be careful. Because if you're famous, you have that upper hand.
What if that was Will Smith that was getting arrested?
Oh no, he would never be. He would
see what I'm saying?
Never go that far. They wouldn't even touch him.
No.
That's the thing. They would not touch this man.
Oh, Mr. Smith, we're sorry about that.
You
have a good day.
They would not touch him because they know
it's sick.
He's way up here. And once somebody takes out the phone, that's Will Smith. They cuff him. Hey. Yep. You know how many lawyers are going to be knocking on their doors?
We'll escort you, sir. Sir, can you calm down? We'll escort you. I can't breathe. I'm dying.
Nah.
It's disgusting. And the racism will always be a thing. So the best thing we can do is...
That's the thing. You got to learn how to cope with it. You got to learn how to work your way around it. Yeah. Or not necessarily avoid it. Just don't avoid it. Because if you avoid it, you're going to keep pushing feelings off to the side. And it's going to come out the wrong time. You just got to know how to work with it. You got to know how to talk to certain people at certain times. Because you cannot go... Definitely, you can't go to the White House all acting out like you acting at the club. You can't do that.
Definitely not.
You got to put on a whole different demeanor of who you are.
Yeah.
That's why you got to put on a mask. each time you go places. You gotta put on different masks depending on who's there. You know, so like I said, for us African Americans, just let's all be careful out here and just take precaution of who you're around. If you're gonna go to a place where that's gonna get you in trouble, try to avoid those places, because they're not coming for the white people first. They coming for us. You know, they definitely, like I said, us
Easily.
Black people have a target on our back. Every day, we have a target on our back, and he's saying basically, "I'm gonna kill y'all." You know, that's why I said, if you're gonna go somewhere, go be safe. Don't start up no trouble. If you see it, sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person and walk away.
Walk away.
Cause that's your life.
Avoid any police encounter, whatever the case may be. Yeah, because the odds will never be in our favor.
Nah, it won't.
Ever.
It won't.
And they're gonna keep killing black people. That's the fact of the matter. You know, everything that we're doing right now is exactly what we were doing when Trayvon Martin got killed.
Yep.
And you see it's still happening.
It's still, I mean, now we're...
Bro literally went for a jog and got hunted down like a damn deer.
That's what it was, because he tried to run off. He didn't even...
Because he's trying to be in shape? Like what?
I mean, like I said, you just got to see the facts on that, but not a lot of people see the facts. But like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you don't agree with us, that's fine. But just don't show it by actions. Everybody's entitled to have their own opinion.
Correct.
We live in the land of the free, but it's technically not the land of the free. There's also rules and regulations. Those rules and regulations has to be for everybody.
For everybody.
Not just,
even police officers.
Yeah, you know, you do something, you steal, you go to jail. You kill a man. For me personally, my own take is you kill, I kill too.
That's
it's
real.
a life for a life.
That's real.
You take a life. Let's take you going down. You know, you felt it was okay to do that, then let's go ahead and do that. And that's why I said, I don't know if Missouri, the state of Missouri has that whole what is it, the execution. I don't know if they do or not. I'm not
sure either.
I'm not quite sure on that, but if we do, that's great.
Death penalty?
Yeah, the death penalty. I don't think we do. We don't, right? Nah, man, that's the. I think we should. It's only fair. A life for a life.
Life for a life.
That's the only fair way, man.
I think there's only like 7 states right now that still have death penalty.
But that's like more in the South, right? But that's like more in the South because they still believe in that, you know. But I know us definitely in the Midwest, they nope, not today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put you in jail. You go rot in jail.
Put you in jail.
You know.
I don't think you deserve to, you know what I'm saying, just go about your life, whether it be in jail or whatever the case may be. You don't think he deserved his life? Okay, you don't deserve yours.
That's the crazy part about it. That's definitely the crazy part about it.
It's that simple.
And it sucks that we have to do that, but it is what it is, man.
It's a cold world.
It's definitely a cold world, man. But like I said, we have to live in it.
Yeah.
It's the land of opportunities. Sometimes you might get a breakthrough. Sometimes you might take a little longer to get a breakthrough. But I can tell you this, definitely living in the United States has given myself a lot of opportunities for what we have back home.
Amen.
You know, because free education here. Back home, we got to pay out of pocket.
Or it's a journey to get to that damn school.
Yeah.
My mom showed me the walk that she used to take to get to school. I'm like, golly, I would have dropped out.
We have public transportations that can get you from point A to point Z. They don't. Basically, your public transportation is your foot.
2 feet.
It's just your feet.
That's the march.
You know, so like I said, within that, it's just, we just got to do what we have to do, man.
Amen. Going home has kept me humble, very. It's never been in my demeanor to be cocky or arrogant, but going home keeps me even more humble than I am.
Because you see what people have struggled.
You see what people are still struggling with.
Especially if you're still like, because, okay, here's the thing. The thing is, my family from back home calls and they ask for money. And a phrase my mom always says, do you think money grows on trees? They think money grows on trees over here. You just pick it. All right, let me send it to you.
Because it shows like Full House.
Yeah. You know, they just do that, man, and they don't understand that we work hard, but we have opportunities.
Yes. We have to earn here as well.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead, though. My fault.
No, man, but like I said, it's just we have all these different opportunities that where we can to make money. So
Hold on a second.
let's not take those advantages of that. You know, we take full advantage to make money.
Yeah.
Anytime that we have, oh, you want to make easy money? Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. Over there, it's hard.
They don't have that.
They don't have that.
You want to make some easy money? Nah,
You know,
they don't.
They don't have that. So when somebody gives them an opportunity, they take it and they run with it.
Yep.
They don't look back
Nah, you can't.
because they know they got people back home that's dependent on that opportunity.
Amen.
You know, so and that's what I say over here. We take a lot of things for granted.
So much. And I've talked about that multiple times.
Yeah,
Take a lot for granted here.
we do, and which we don't need to be taking it for granted. We just need to make different ways.
My brother
where we
got
can be.
educated when we went last year.
He got educated. He
Oh
learned.
yeah, because he didn't have the luxuries he's used to. He started getting frustrated. I'm like, look, bro.
So like, what are the struggles that you guys?
So
what is the thing that you endured more when you went in December?
So
That you missed having here.
okay, so and this is a perfect example actually. We're going to the orphanage to do our Global Waves event.
Yeah.
And getting there, the GPS took us off grid.
Okay.
And once we were off grid, it was a struggle.
Oof.
We was in my mom's, I think it was a Nissan. Yeah, my mom's Nissan Altima on these dirt, rocky, bumpy roads. Traffic was backed way up. We didn't have any water with us. Some people lost cell reception. You know, we're just on WhatsApp at that point, just WhatsApp. And we were in traffic for quite a while. It was hotter than Satan's toenail, as you can imagine. And we're just waiting in traffic. And my brother's in the back seat just complaining, because he's been raised in America, you know. He could have got it here. He could have got out of that car and called an Uber and been on his way in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But
over there, you don't know nobody.
you
can't just get out the car.
Exactly. And you know, there was times that I think she's calling you. Yeah. There was times we didn't have air conditioning. The power went out multiple times in my mom's house because it's money generated, right?
Yeah.
So what you do is it's like refills. It's not where your stuff is just on and then they bill you at the end of the month. No, you pay as you go. So everybody's running the air conditioning because me, my sister, and my brother and my mom went this time. It wasn't just me, my mom, and my sister. Yeah. So everybody's got the AC going. And in the middle of the night, it went off. Oof. So we woke up. Yeah, and you can, when it goes off, it's like a boom. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the city shut down.
Yes, it's like a boom. And you wake up, you hot. You're sweating. That's just what there's no wind blowing. It's hot. It's not no California hot breeze and all that. No, you're in Africa. So like, you're sleeping damn near butt naked. And my brother is not used to that. So he's I'm irritated, making noise, you know what I'm saying, bitching to my mom. And I'm like, it don't, obviously I'm hot, but I'm not going to let it
get to you.
No. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I told you earlier, I will never let a situation defeat me. So I'm like, George, chill out, bro. It's just heat. You ain't about to be in here for no heat stroke. We got a fridge full of water by the grace of God. Yeah. If you that hot, go put your head in the freezer. And he's always he's got his ego till I check him. Yeah. Because they don't got it like that like we do here. Yeah, man. So you have to understand that. And for me, this, like I told a lot of people, this second trip was a lot harder than the first one, just because obviously more people and just a lot of inconveniences we faced. But I was more primed for it because I already got a little bit of taste of what they were dealing with. So that's my 2 cents on that. We're very, 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 very privileged here. And it's not until you, or for those who have roots in developing countries, they understand.
Yeah.
But it's not until you spend time there that you truly understand.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
That's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, man.
All right, I guess we can kind of conclude. What is some maybe some motivation? You've spoken a ton of motivation. She done dropped a lot of gems on y'all. Boom. But what is one takeaway you would like the people to know before we let you go today? She got a photo shoot. She's a busy woman.
Man,
She got a photo
listen,
shoot after this.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Are we still recording? Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this: when you fall, get back up.
Mm.
That's my best take that I can tell you. When you fall, get back up. Just don't give up.
Come on.
Don't give up, man, because in order to get where you're going, you're gonna have tribes and tribulations, man.
Come on.
You gotta fight through it. That's why I say when you fall, just get back up.
Get back up.
Just keep pushing. One day you're gonna push till you can't push no more.
Let's go.
And you're gonna be like, I'm where I need to be at.
Amen.
But that's what I just gotta give to y'all, man. When you fall, just get back up, man. Sometimes it might be hard getting back up, but with prayer, good friends and family around, they're gonna guide you to where you need to be at.
Amen.
And it's okay to call somebody and be like, I'm not okay. You know, it's okay to do that. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. I've experienced it. I know some of y'all who are gonna be watching this, y'all gonna relate to some of the things that I've said, and it's okay, man. It's literally okay. It's okay not to be okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
It's okay not to be okay because we're all humans.
Amen.
We all have feelings, and sometimes those feelings get the best of us. And if you surround yourself with positive people, you'll be all right at the end of the day.
It's powerful.
You'll be all right at the end of the day, man.
Appreciate you, Yvonne.
Man, like I said, I want to thank you, Kwaku, for giving me this great opportunity for me to speak my truth. Shout out to Kelly. She's behind the cameras right now.
How much time we got left for it? Is it
35 seconds.
35? Okay.
So
I think it'll record to the next card.
So, like I said, just thank you for this opportunity.
Oh yeah, and letting us use your space as well.
Yeah, man. Thank you for
We're
that.
in her living room. Her kitchen's right there. Cars, everything outside. So any ambiance y'all might be hearing this is live from the living room.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But we're blessed. You know. Thank you again for
man.
joining. This has been another episode of The Passionate Creatives. Make sure you guys get in contact with Yvonne. She's doing great things. I'll make sure to put her @name. But until next time, leave your handprint.
All day, every day.